Welcome to our talk on methods for LLM model evaluation. In this presentation, we explore practical approaches to testing models in the wild, focusing on real-world performance, reliability, and user value. Over the next slides, we'll cover common failure modes, benchmark limits, deterministic checks, model-based judges, and end-to-end strategies for keeping models safe, efficient, and production-ready. This slide highlights the main challenges of evaluating LLMs, especially how infinite prompt space, stochastic outputs, and grounding errors compound in multi-turn interactions. The diagram shows how small issues accumulate into a fragile, error-prone state, and how lack of continuous measurement leads to regressions, toxic outputs, and costly latency spikes that ultimately erode user trust and revenue. Here we look at multiple choice evaluation suites like MMLU, HelloSwag, and Math, which provide efficient, cheap, and reproducible signals for knowledge and reasoning. The slide also points out their blind spots. These benchmarks can't measure style, creativity, nuanced error recovery, or open-ended generation quality, so they're useful but incomplete when judging real-world usability and robustness. This slide explains the benchmark paradox, where models score highly on standardized tests but still perform poorly in production. High benchmark scores often measure answer extraction while ignoring latency, cost, and alignment, which leads to verbose or unusable replies, saturation on leaked datasets, and a false sense of readiness despite real-world usability gaps. Deterministic evaluation combines free-form generation with precise checkers to verify outputs, especially for code and math tasks. The slide highlights standardized benchmarks like GSM-8K for math, HumanEval for code, and SWE-bench for engineering tasks, and emphasizes analytical advantages such as scalable regression detection and step-by-step reasoning traces that enable deeper diagnostics and reproducible outcomes. The model-based, stronger judge approach uses a more capable model as an evaluator to score coherence, groundedness, and toxicity against rubrics. Benefits include low cost, consistent scoring, and parallelizable pipelines, while critical dependencies like judge calibration, prompt clarity, and bias audits must be managed through quality assurance to avoid drifting or lenient evaluations. This slide reframes evaluation around user value, proposing 5 dimensions like understandability, on-topic relevance, and factual correctness, alongside tone or safety dimensions. The pipeline combines fast auto-scoring with edge case sampling and expert annotators, which helps catch subtle harms, cultural misfires, and nuanced safety issues that automated systems often miss, improving real-world user satisfaction. Real-world testing requires balancing accuracy, speed, and cost. Key operational metrics include tokens per answer, latency percentiles, and GPU dollars per 1,000 queries, all aimed at operational transparency. The slide warns against the cost-blind trap of bloated models and recommends seeking Pareto optimal trade-offs between accuracy, latency, and price for sustainable, scalable AI deployments. The blended evaluation strategy combines open benchmarks, proprietary logs, and synthetic adversarial prompts to surface hidden failures. The slide visualizes how domain mirroring, user interaction data, and adversarial tests funnel into a comprehensive failure surface analysis, enabling proactive mitigation by leveraging real-world intent, historical error patterns, and targeted stress tests before users encounter issues. This lifecycle slide describes integrated evaluation across offline testing, online guards, and live monitoring. The recommended flow embeds comprehensive offline tests before deployment, deploys lightweight runtime guards to validate outputs and block disallowed topics, and monitors SLOs with rollback triggers to close the feedback loop between evaluation and production for continuous safety and reliability. Holistic evaluation moves beyond single-score metrics by layering paired judgment frameworks, layered verification and retrieval checks, and cost-latency monitoring into actionable health dashboards. The slide shows how automated judges and human review work together with retrieval and verifier tests to produce precision and recall metrics, cost latency histograms, and release-level insights that inform safer, more reliable model rollouts. The final slide contrasts exhaustive one-off studies with an agile, continuous evaluation loop. Define a focus, instrument prompts, measure weekly for accuracy, latency, and cost, then iterate and expand only when gaps appear. Continuous lightweight evaluation acts as an ongoing pulse check that adapts in real time, keeps models aligned with business goals, and outperforms static, resource-intensive snapshot studies.